environment science. Okay, in 5th semester you are going to talk about the environmental science. Okay, this is a mandatory course. Okay, if you talk about the professional courses, okay, or elective papers or mathematics papers, okay, as an engineer we have to aware about those papers. Okay, this is a mandatory course. If you talk about a life skill, okay, and then environmental science, and also you have another paper like Indian Constitution. Okay, life skill, environmental science, Indian Constitution. These 3 papers are mandatory course. Okay, as a human being we should aware about our concentration about environmental sources. Okay, there are 5 objectives. Okay, for that we have to talk about it. To study the nature and facts about environment, to find and implement scientific, technological, economic and political solution to environmental problems, to study the interrelationship between living organisms and environment, to appreciate the importance of environment by assessing its impact on human world, envision the surrounding environment, its function and its value. And final point, we have to talk about the dynamic process and understand the future of Earth's interior and surface. Okay, this is a crucial point. Okay, in first chapter, okay, if you talk about the syllabus, this is a very vast area. Okay, we should come across all those things. Okay, the definition, scope and importance of environment, need for public awareness, concept of ecosystem, structure and function of an ecosystem, producer, consumer, decomposer. Okay, these 3 things are most important. As an engineer, we already concentrate about the producer and consumers. Okay, in a manufacturing point, we are concentrated about the producers. Okay, if you are marketing point, we will go for a consumers. Okay, but we will not give that much importance for decomposer. Okay, this is most important. Okay, when we are going to talk about in an ecosystem. Okay, this recycling process will helpful, okay, to sustain our environment resource as it is. Okay, this environment we have to give to our next generation. Okay, this resource, this natural resource, we will not use entirely. Okay, we have to transmit our natural resource to the next generation as it is. Okay, we will not finish it in this generation. This is not our right. Okay, this is the land. Okay, we will take it for rent. Okay, we have go for taking our life, and we have to submit this land to our next generation. Okay, for the most important thing is a decomposer. Okay, producer, consumer and decomposers. Okay, we will give much more concentration in the decomposers. Okay, and then energy flow in ecosystem. Okay, nowadays this energy flow is going to breaking. Okay, this is very pandemic. Okay, we have to sustain our energy flow in the ecosystem, ecological succession, food chain, food webs, ecological pyramid. Okay, these are most important. Okay, if the food chain is breaking, means okay, the entire system is going to collapse it. For example, okay, we are using the pesticide in land. Okay, for taking that, and the honeybee are coming from the net. Okay, and due to the pesticide, the honeybee are going to be affected. Okay, sometimes it will go for that. Okay, and what happens means, okay, the entire system is going to collapse it. Okay, in a literature, okay, if a honeybee is passed away means, okay, the entirely the honeybee is passed away in the world means, okay, after 4 years the world going to be collapsed. Okay, right? We have the flower, but we will not able to get the fruits. Okay, these honeybees are doing the job. Okay, right? Food chain, and then food webs, ecological pyramids, and then we will go for introduction, types, characteristic, features, structure and function of forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem, aquatic ecosystem. Okay, each and everything. If you talk about a forest, okay, there is some specific, and then grassland, desert, okay, in water, okay, all those they have some systems. Okay, aquatic means water, the ponds, streams, lakes, river, oceans, all those stuff. And then we are going to talk about the introduction to biodiversity definitions, okay, in the genetic, species and ecosystem diversity. Biographical classification of India, the value of biodiversity is the most important thing, okay, the value of biodiversity. And then we will go for consumptive uses, productive use, social, ethical, aesthetic and option values. And then we will talk about the biodiversity at global, national, local levels also. Okay, this is most important, the value of biodiversity. Okay, India as a mega diversity nation. Okay, we are going to find out some hotspot of biodiversity. Okay, some species are going to be in very crucial point. Okay, we have to take it. Okay, if you talk about animals or plants, okay, the species are going to be destroying. Okay, it have some threat. Okay, due to the overpopulations and the over pollutions. Okay, all those circumstances disturbance. And then we are going to talk about the threats to the biodiversity. Okay, what are the causes is going to implement, okay, to disaster biodiversity, habitat loss, poaching of wildlife and all those stuff. Okay, and then we will go for the field study of common plants, insects, birds, and then we will go for simple ecosystem quantifier, all those things. Okay, this is the first unit. First unit we are going to talk about environment, ecosystem and the biodiversity. Okay, in the second unit we are going to talk about the environmental pollution. Here the definition, the causes, effects and control measures. Okay, we are know it: air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, marine pollution, noise pollution, thermal pollution. Okay, the heat is all going to taking place here, and the nuclear hazardous waste, solid waste management. Okay, we will deal about the causes, effects and what's the solution for that. Okay, we also look at it. Okay, the control measures of municipal solids. Okay, I will give so a number of applications. Okay, I will connect you in the real world. Okay, I will not go in very theory way. Okay, I will make the each and every session to connect you in the real world. I will give the reality example. Okay, sometimes we will do some experiments also. Okay, we can, okay, in our sessions we can produce some new things. Okay, I will show you, I will do it. Okay, in experimental way we are going to deal this subject. Okay, right? You will get some new experience and you will learn some new things. Okay, you also did those things. Okay, in your area. Okay, you can boom. Okay, in your environmental issues. I will tell you. Okay, each and everything in each and every session I will give you so a number of ideas to you. Okay, you are only in home only. Okay, you can try it. Okay, you can try it and you can execute it. And definitely it will get better. Okay, if you are in agriculture based area, okay, you can easily execute it. Okay, I will tell a number of things to you. Okay, those are very simple only. Okay, that will helpful to your part. Okay, if you are in city side, there is no issue. Okay, in city side I will give some things. Okay, in your extent area what you are able to do it means, okay, I will tell those things. Okay, you can execute by you. Okay, you can give some passion towards the environment. Okay, I will not, once again I will not tell you, I will not take this class in a very theory way. Okay, I will go in an experimental way only. Okay, I will do, first of all I will did my experiment. Okay, and then I will tell you, okay, how to overcome the air pollution, how to overcome the water pollution, how to overcome the soil pollutions. Okay, how we are going to enrich our soil resources. Okay, if you take the one upon soil, okay, in our hand, nearly lakhs and lakhs of bio-living organisms are in there. Okay, how we are going to enrich. Okay, how we are going to avoid a pesticide in our soil. Okay, for what's the alternative solution. Okay, how we are going to approach it. All those stuff I am telling to you. Okay, each and every session it will make in a very effective way. Okay, right? In third chapter we will talk about the natural resources. Okay, the forest resources we will go for. The main issue is deforestation. Okay, we will talk about the case studies. Okay, the timber extraction, mining, dams and their effects on the forest, tribal people, all those things. And then water resources we will talk about the groundwater depletion and then floods, drought, Okay, how we are going to overcome it. Okay, I will give some experimental way approach. Okay, you can try execute it. Okay, these are very simple. Okay, this will impact you in your life also. This will influence you. Okay, this will influence you. Definitely it will get a boom. Okay, I always try to make these sessions in very interactive way. Okay, in my concentration about an experimental way. Okay, I will supply the knowledge in an experimental way. Okay, first of all I will did that and then I will execute to you. Okay, and then we will go for a mineral resources. Okay, we are going to talk about these things only. Okay, and then food resources. Okay, we are talking about the forest resources, water resource, mineral resources, food resources. Okay, and then energy resources, land resources. Okay, and all over that we are going to talk about. Okay, right? In the fourth chapter we are going to talk about the social issue and the environment. From unsustainable to the sustainable development. This is most important catching point. Okay. Urban peoples related to energy, water conservation, rainwater harvesting, watershed management, resettlement and rehabilitation of people, its problem and consent. Okay, those what are the case studies. Okay, already previously those happens. Okay, we are going to talk about all those things, and we will move into the governmental organization, environmental ethics, issues and possible solution, climate change. Okay, this is most important. Climate change, global warming, acid rain, ozone depletion, nuclear acids and holocaust, all those stuffs. Okay, this is most important. Okay, and then wasteland reclamation, consumeration and waste product. Okay, all those things we are going to talk about it. Okay, if you talk about the act wise, okay, the Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, water and the Prevention and Control of Pollution Act we are going to talk about. Also we will talk about the Wildlife Protection Act, Forest Conservation Act, enforcement machinery involvement in the environmental registration, all those things. Final chapter, human population and the environment. Okay, how the human population is going to influence the environmental ecosystem things. Okay, the population growth, variation among the nations, population explosion. Okay, and then the family welfare program, environment and human health, human rights, value education, HIV/AIDS, women's and child welfare, role of information technology in the environment, human health case studies. Okay, I will tell you one thing. Okay, finally, this land, okay, we are taking it for rent. Okay, my dear students, keep in mind, this land we are take it for rent. Okay, we have to submit this land to the next generation without any erosion. Okay, without any damage. Okay, if you take water, air, okay, thermal point of view, okay, all those stuff. Okay, we are in very critical point. Okay, to reduce the global warming. Okay, as an engineer, okay, we have find out a number of solution. Okay, to our projects. Okay, right? If you talk about my projects, is also deal about the biodegradable materials. Okay, this is most important. Okay, we have to submit. We have to go for substitution of the plastics, and also we have to talk about each and everything: air pollution, water pollution, soil pollutions. Okay, and also we are so much disaster in the biodiversity and ecosystems. We have to reconstruct it. Okay, once again I will tell you, this land we are taking it for rent. Okay, how we are taking the house as in rent, and after we can submit a house, okay, to the owner. Like that same way we have to give this land to the next generation, okay, as it is. Okay, we can use it, but we cannot have the rights to destroy the land. Okay, right, guys? Okay, I will make the session, okay, in an experimental way. Okay, I will do some experiment. Okay, if we talk about soil pollution, okay, I will go for do one experiment, okay, in reality. Okay, and then I will come to you. Okay, I will share my experience. Okay, I will influence you. Okay, it will also do some changes in your ecological system. Okay, right? Thank you guys.
Sure.